Well, buckle up for more Dylan Gabriel after the bye week, everybody. Kevin Stefanski had his press conference today and a very interesting back and forth with Mary Kay Cabot. She asked him some questions about Shedeur Sanders and the back tightness that held him out of yesterday's game. And some of the nuggets in there were quite interesting, if you ask me. So she said Shedeur mentioned in the locker room yesterday, either before or after the game, that it wasn't his decision not to be active in the game yesterday. Now, I know that's not always a big deal because obviously it is the medical staff and the coaching decision whether or not a player is going to be active and all that kind of stuff. But for the player to actually voice that, that's the interesting part. So Shedeur himself felt the need to express that it was not his decision to be inactive for the game. Maybe I'm reading too much into that, but I thought that was interesting because she then follows it up with, if Shedeur had come to you guys and said, hey, I want to play, I can play, would that have factored into this at all, or what was the thinking behind it? And Kevin answered like this. He said, yeah, he obviously came in Saturday with his back injury. We were hopeful that he'd be able to move around well enough to suit up on Sunday, but put him through a pregame warm-up and obviously just didn't feel like he was ready to play, Mary Kay. And here's where the interesting nugget comes in. He says, but he's getting better every day, and I'm hopeful that he'll continue to improve. Now, that does not sound like a head coach who is even considering putting this player into a game anytime soon. So she followed up with the viral question that has gone all over the internet. Why wouldn't you, just to see if it does anything to the offense, give him an opportunity to go in there and play? And Kevin said, yeah, honestly, my focus is where we are right now. That's not my focus. So I said it before, and I'll say it again. I will be shocked if we see Shedeur Sanders after the bye week. And I'm getting to the point where I don't know if we see Shedeur Sanders this year at all. What do you guys think? What were your takeaways from these comments in the press conference today?